everyone, how's it going? So today I'm making a day in the life of a medical student vlog, but this video is going to be a little bit of a mashup because Universal Student Living, who are essentially like a student accommodation group, got in touch with me and asked if I would like to work with them and make a collaborative video. They invited me to go and stay at their accommodations for an evening and basically make a video about it and show you guys around. So this is a sponsored video and it is for any of you guys who are considering coming and studying in Birmingham and are having a look around to see what kind of student accommodation is available. But I know that not all of you are interested in accommodation videos, so I thought I would do more of like a vlog style as well, just so it can be a little bit entertaining, I guess, for any of you who aren't looking for accommodation, but just want to get a little bit more insight into student life anyway. Alright, let's run the clip. Good morning everyone, how's it going? So today is the 11th, I want to say, yes, Friday the 11th of September 2020, and I'm going to be making a bit of a vlog today, which I'm excited for because I haven't made one of these vlogs in like a super long time. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, and I thought that while I'm going to be making that video and making a review, I would also make a day in the life of. So essentially everything that I would be doing at home, which honestly mostly is just like doing lectures and doing Zoom calls online, but I thought I would film the process of that in this new accommodation. Anyway, that is the intro done. I'm going to go get ready. I have everything packed that needs to just fit into my backpack, and I think I'm going to walk there. Hey, so I'm very nearly there. I think I'm only a few minutes away. It's been such a nice walk, but I made the mistake of wearing like a woolly coat and like this giant scarf. So I'm like sweating a little bit. I might need to stop off and cool off before I actually go into reception. But anyway, I will see you then. So as I arrived, I was greeted by Helen and also Maggie, who are two of the staff members working at B16 Studios. And I have to just say a huge shout out and a huge thank you for how accommodating and how kind they were throughout the entirety of my stay. As part of this video, Helen also very kindly gave me a tour, and I have filmed the entire tour video, which I'm going to put at the end of this video, just because some of you might not be interested. Equally, if some of you guys aren't interested in the vlog part and just want to see the tour, then I will put a timestamp on the screen now where you can just skip all of this bit and go straight into that. Otherwise, if you would like to keep on watching, the next clip is going to be when Helen had finished showing me the tour of the accommodation and I had just gone to my room that I was going to be staying at for that evening. Oh, that was incredibly sweet. That was such a nice tour of the accommodation. I'm just going to de-scarf now. You've seen a little bit of the room just now, but I'll give you like a bit of a personalized tour. And can I just say, first of all, shout out to sunflowers, because they're my favorite flowers, so it's awesome that they've got those in here. Okay, I'm just gonna, sorry, I'm really frazzled. I'm gonna settle in a little bit and then I'll give you a more intense tour. Ah, well, this is very nice. Whoop. I gotta say, after that walk and the tour, it feels quite nice to be horizontal for a while. Okay, so as you can see, you've got the window right here next to the bed, which is so nice. I'm literally going to be sitting on this windowsill and reading. I can already tell. I brought my book. This is going to be a really peaceful evening, I'm sure. So yeah, as you can see, that's the street outside. That's where I was trying to look for the building. And you've got all of these little, oh, I love the fact that they've put all of these little touches in there. I'm just gonna have a little explore of all of the little books that are in here. So this one, this is cute. The Little Book of Mindfulness, 10 minutes a day to less stress and more peace. Yeah, I think I'll be flicking through this later. But obviously, I guess if you moved in here yourself, you'd be decorating it however which way you want to and put all of your own stuff in here. But I think because this is meant to be like a demonstration, just to show students what it's like once, you know, the room is a bit more filled up, it's really cute that they've put all of these little touches in here. Okay, so since I actually have to study today and I've got all of my lectures and whatnot, I'm going to connect to the Wi-Fi and I'm going to set up on this wonderful desk where Helen has very kindly left some brioche rolls, bless her. So I'm just gonna set up and get ready for my day, which I think is going to start off by watching some pre-recorded lectures and making my notes on those. And I think in the afternoon I have a couple of live lectures via Zoom. All right, let's get started. Also, can I just take a moment? This is the little shelf area, and don't mind if I do. I know it's still early in the morning, don't judge me. So I've just set up the desk and I'm getting ready to start with my lectures, but I just want to show you a couple of things. First of all, you've got like all of your plugs and stuff underneath. So I've just plugged in my camera battery charger, which is happily charging there, and then my laptop, this one is there. And when you sit and look at the desk, this has given me like such nostalgia from when I was in undergrad, and in my first year I stayed in student halls, and similar to this, there you go. I had a wall like this and I had covered it with pictures of my friends and pictures of freshers. So this is all like very nostalgic to me now, being a 26-year-old, not quite 27 yet, 27 in October, but a 26-year-old graduate student. All right, it's 10:30. We should probably start lectures now, shouldn't we? Yes, let's do that. So, my hair is in a scrunchie, which means I'm in serious study mode, and I just went downstairs and grabbed some tea bags and made myself a cup of tea. So, continue we shall. Hey! So it's a couple of hours later now and I'm still studying, but I thought I would kind of just stretch my back a little bit and come and lie down on the bed and watch my lecture on heart disease. And I don't know if you guys know this, I should make an individual video about this at some point, but I actually use, you can see on my timer, hang on, oh, it's an awkward way to film. But you can see that I'm using a timer, and that's because I use the Pomodoro technique to study, because if I don't break down my studying into chunks and have like regular breaks in between, I will just go on like a 40-minute like YouTube or Reddit rampage. So yeah, that's that. So as well as a couple of cardiology lectures that I've had this morning, I think I've got a couple on the GI and a couple on, I want to say hematology. I'm gonna make myself a checklist. But for now, let's just continue. Oh, and actually one more thing before I put my camera down, I have to just give credit and say that it's so quiet here. Like, I'm sure like you can't hear anything from outside, but I'm guessing that's just because the windows will be like thick and double glazed. But genuinely, this is one of the quietest like student accommodations I've ever been in, which is a definite plus if you're somebody who is quite noise sensitive. Anyway, we continue. So we are continuing with the lecture still, and I just wanted to film and make a quick note to say that in the tour section at the beginning of this video, as you saw, Helen was showing me around a bunch of the accommodation common areas, so like the cinema or like the common rooms or the kitchenette areas. I was thinking about going and sitting and doing a little bit of studying there just so I can, you know, stretch my legs and maybe sit on a sofa. But I've decided against it just because of social distancing and the whole coronavirus situation. I think because I'm not a permanent resident of this accommodation, I think it's best for me to keep my distance where possible. There didn't seem to be a lot of people there when we were doing the tour this morning, but I think just to be on the safer side, I'm not going to go in any of those rooms anymore just because we've already seen the tour, so hopefully you guys have had a chance to see what it's like. So yeah, for that reason, I'm just going to stay in my room for the rest of the day, I think, but I will keep you posted with any other updates. Come on, cardiology, we got this. So it's gorgeous and sunny outside, and I feel like I need to go out and stretch my legs a little bit, get a bit of air, and also pick up some food for tonight. I'm not going to get anything that requires cooking, but I will show you like what the oven and like the cupboards and the fridge and stuff looks like properly when I get back. I think I'm just gonna pick up like a salad or something. You know, I'm very much looking forward to stretching my legs. I feel a bit achy. Just sat around with all those lectures all morning and the afternoon. What time is it? Yeah, it's the afternoon now. I'll take my camera with me as well, just so I can show you a little bit around. All right, I'll see you soon. Okay, it's so awkward that I'm filming across traffic, but there's a taste of Persia over there, and I don't know if I've mentioned this. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but my ethnicity is actually Persian, Iranian. I know some of you guys ask about it, so. Just got back. So I didn't film too much while I was out and about, just because when I started going closer to where all of the shops and things were, it's around the time when schools are shutting, so there was like a lot of pupils and it was quite busy, so I didn't end up filming. I did get a couple of clips that I'll show you, but basically it was a nice sunny day actually, which was quite good to go and stretch my legs. But yeah, I just ended up going to Morrison's, and if anybody who might be an international student and doesn't know what Morrison's is, it's basically just like a really big supermarket, and it was about like a 10-minute walk, something like that. And I picked up a couple of things. Oh, and I said I was going to show you a bit more of the kitchen-y area, so I'll do that now. So this is what your little kitchenette looks like. So essentially, if you come here, under the sink, you've got this space. I guess you can put some like cleaning supplies in a bin, utilities, anything else like that. You have got your fridge here, and you've got like a little freezer here as well. And then, I think Helen was talking about some of this at the beginning in the tour, but essentially those are your hobs, and these essentially just heat up. You just have to turn them on. You've got some utensils, and I was having a look at this. I was investigating this earlier, and it is a microwave, but it is also a grill. So if you want to grill anything, you can do that. And then the rest of it is cupboard space. So yeah, they're just empty, but there's plenty of cupboard space. And oh, I'm a little bit vertically challenged, so this is a bit difficult, but there you go. I'm like literally going on my tiptoes. I'm very small, guys. But yeah, so that's the little kitchen area. And in case anybody was wondering, that's a little heater as well, with a nice fluffy rug. Oh, can you see that sun? Oh, it's glorious. Never get this in England, honestly. Anyway, so for myself, I just managed to get a huge punnet of blueberries because when I'm studying, I just like to have berries to snack on. So I think I'm just going to go carry on, maybe make a cup of tea once I've cooled down a little bit, and just continue with my lectures, and then maybe this evening I'll either start editing this vlog, or maybe I'll give one of my friends a call or something like that, and then also read a little bit of Sapiens. Alright, I'll catch up with you soon. Hey everyone, so it's a couple of hours later now, and I think I'm just about done for studying for the day. I've already gotten changed into my pajamas, and let's be honest, if this was a day in the life of if I were to be in my own home, then it would have been pajamas all day. But alas, I've been normal today and gotten into my pajamas at a socially appropriate time. Anyway, so I think for the rest of the evening, I'm going to go and sit on the window and read, which is something that I've been excited for like literally all day. I know it's a bit sad, but it just, the simple things in life, you know? So yes, I think that's what I'm going to do, and then maybe a little bit later this evening, I'm going to watch this Netflix documentary that my flatmate recommended to me. And then I think I'm probably just going to call it a day, and I guess I will catch up with you guys in the morning. I'll see you then. So the next morning I woke up, had a cup of tea sitting on the window, obviously, and then I checked out around 9 o'clock. I had a really good stay, and I have to say the staff were lovely, the accommodation itself was lovely, and having a chance to have a walk around the area itself was really accessible for students, both in terms of the shops and supermarkets and things like that were around, and also the transport. Also, as Helen was explaining to me, the accommodation itself takes on any students who are from undergraduate to postgraduate and from any of the institutes within Birmingham. So Birmingham University, Birmingham City, and also Aston University. And for me personally, I think that's a huge plus because it means you get to make friends and get to know people from all of these different institutes. So from my perspective, I had a really positive stay. And if you guys have any further questions or want to know any more information, I will leave all of the details below, and I will encourage you guys to get in touch and just find out any more information for yourself. Alright, now that all of that's been said, then I hope we can get into the tour, and hopefully that may answer any more questions you have. So this is Helen, and Helen's going to be showing me around. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, ready when you are.
Welcome to B16. So this is the main reception area. This is where you'll find myself and Maggie, Monday to Friday 9 to 5. So if you've got any problems or issues, you can come and ask us. That doesn't mean outside of those hours that there isn't anybody to help you. We have 3 student wardens on site who rotate their rotas, so they're always available and the number's on the board. And also we have a 24-hour call-out service that should you have a locked out, can't get hold of the warden, or you've got an issue, phone them and they'll sort it out for you. They usually take about half an hour to get on site, but it means that you've always got someone to hand.
Perfect.
Should you need somebody.
Great.
Now, normally outside of COVID, there would be a coffee machine on here, but obviously because of the situation with COVID, we can't risk cross-contamination. But hopefully soon that means in the morning you can come down, grab a coffee, grab a cookie, grab a croissant, whatever we put out that day. It's all inclusive. It just means that if you got up a little bit late and you've not managed breakfast, you can grab and go.
That would be perfect for someone like me, yeah.
We also have here, we have the post boxes. So when you get allocated to your room, you get allocated to your post box. That's where you'll find your post.
Lovely.
And I'll show you. So it's a graphic warrant down here.
Oh, I like the colour scheme though. This is very nice.
So this is just a general
lovely.
seating area that's sort of central to the areas that are down here, where you wait for your laundry, waiting to go and use the gym, even just catching up with some friends, you can just sit and have a chat here. So the first communal space is our karaoke room.
Oh wow.
So
That's
we're trying
amazing.
to get the sort of vibe of like the Beatles Cavern.
Oh yeah. Oh, I get that.
So on our website
Very
it's
good.
very bright, but as you can see actually in reality, we are trying to go for that sort of basement look.
Yeah.
This is available 24/7. But if a resident or somebody wanted to use it for personal use, they can see it's a reception, we can book it and they can have like an hour where they can just have some friends and come down.
Yeah,
And
that's
that goes
amazing.
to all our communal spaces. Then we have our gym. At the moment, we obviously we try and ensure that social distancing is, which can be a little bit. It's not too bad to do in the gym, but it is something that we are doing an awful lot. And then this is the one, the room that sends fear into a lot of our male students and some younger female students. It's the laundry room.
Oh,
We're
nice.
on the switchboard at the moment.
That's all right.
So 2 washing machines, 2 tumble dryers. We run on the circuit system, so students can put the app onto their phone, or they can get a top-up card from us. So it means that they can program the washing machine from their room, choose a time, and then come down and sort it when need be. We also have on site a secure bike store. You do have to negotiate a few steps to get your bike up to the top, but it means that your bike is secure, as you can see.
Ah, amazing.
Some of our tenants are already taking up that option. So all our floors are laid out in the same sort of structure, is that we have all our classics along the main corridor. Through either end with the doors and the Classic Plus studios, where each cluster contains 6 to 7 apartments who have shared kitchen and shared lounge, and only they can use that area, hence the doors.
Yes.
Yeah. Each floor, once that you know your way around one floor, other than the 5th, which is slightly different, all communal spaces are in the same place. If you can find yourself on one floor, you'll
It'll be
find
exactly the
something.
same. And how many floors are there
We've got
together?
this from basement to 5th floor. There's 7 floors that you've got access.
Oh, right, lovely.
But with 5th floor, that's 5th floor access only. So all students have access basement to 4th floor, but then only the residents of 5th can access.
Have that one. Okay.
So this is our study room.
Okay.
First.
Thank you. Oh, it's like a little board meeting room. It's great.
again,
Thank you.
So again, students can access this at any time that they want to use it. Again, if they want to do some group study, or they had a presentation that they had to do, they can reserve the room for private use. So it means that they've got, particularly with safeguarding, I think you've got to be so careful with your own personal space.
Sure.
Because if you're having to do something, you haven't got to use your own room.
Yes.
You can here it uses protecting your own personal
Of course, yeah.
identity and so forth. So this is the first. So all the students that are here would be a classic Plus.
Okay.
Exactly the same room that you live in, but the addition is a private little cluster, and then you have access to one of our shared kitchen lounge areas. So again, this is a space that students can come and, as it says on the tip, come and chill out. If they want to use it to study, that's absolutely fine. But it's here for their relaxation, really. So this is our cinema room.
Lovely. Oh, look at that.
So this is a lovely space.
Oh, it is.
Again, it's somewhere where they can come and meet some of the residents, because one thing that a lot of we've got each year changes with the cohort that I take in. Last year I had a lot of postgrads, third year, second year students. This year is a lot more freshers. And one of the things that is quite a common worry is they're not going to know anybody and they're going to be the only person on their own.
Yeah.
It's here, there's so much communal space, it's such a community that really isn't a worry. And we will try and run as many events as we can do. We'll do film nights with pizza, we did Halloween last year, we decked this all out. I scared myself half to death because I took the film while I was doing it.
Oh gosh.
In cities and I was jumping at everything. But it's just a space where they can come and they can meet others and they're not on their own.
Yes.
We've already got, there's a fire stick in the overhead projector. So moving in, if you're absolutely shut and think, oh, I need a break, come in, get Netflix on, Amazon Prime, movie, you're sorted.
Oh,
But
it's
it is
perfect.
a really nice space.
Oh, definitely. Thank you.
No problem. So this is our 5th floor, which are our deluxe and deluxe plus rooms. The difference with this floor is there's only access to the 5th floor residents. They have access to 2 shared kitchens. A standard kitchen is the ones that I've shown you downstairs, and then a larger one. This is our, right, because the room plans, the classic plus and deluxe, the room itself you stay in, and it'll be the one I'll show you when we go down.
Sure.
The floor plan is exactly the same.
Right.
It's what you get outside of the room that you pay additionally for.
Sure.
With the premium and the deluxe plus, it is it's the larger room with a different floor plan. So it isn't dressed, it's just the standard room so you can see, but it gives you a rough idea of what a deluxe plus and a premium would look like.
Lovely.
So you've got your kitchen, your
Nice.
bathroom.
Oh, big mirror, always a plus. Oh, lovely.
We're in the process of just sorting out this room. Will actually, because it's our deluxe room, it will actually have bedding provided.
Right.
So basically, the occupant for the deluxe plus would just be able to move straight in.
Okay, that's handy, yeah.
Everything is provided for them. They've got the wardrobe space.
Amazing.
And then the window is, a lot of students find it nice because they sit on there, they use it as a window seat.
Oh, I'll definitely be doing that if I was there.
Again, it overlooks, but all our premium rooms and the deluxe plus have the beach green wall, and they all have that outlook.
Nice.
As you can see, it's a much larger lounge.
Yes.
You've got study desks, you can use it for eating, for entertainment. We're looking at making a green space outside of here so they've got a nice view to look out on. But you can actually see from here, the University of Birmingham is just over the trees there, and then you can see the clock tower of BCU and the rooftop of the QE just over there. So it is just a very short walk through.
Oh, that's lovely, isn't it?
Suburbia.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's quite a nice view to look out onto and to study.
Oh, definitely. It'll be lovely sitting here, isn't it? That I would claim my spot right there. just right here.
So it's just sometimes it's just a nice space when you've got like your finals coming up, or you're just a bit overwrought with everything. It's just somewhere where you can come and just lose yourself a little bit.
No, definitely.
We all need that sometimes.
Absolutely.
So room if you'd like to.
Ah, lovely. Thank you very much.
So
Oh,
this
look at
is
this.
the standard sort of accommodation. So this would be a classic. This one itself is a classic plus because it's
Sure.
in the cluster.
Yes.
But if you chose a premium room, no, a deluxe plus room or a classic, the room you stay in would be exactly the same.
Right.
So you've got
Oh, lovely.
a small double. There's storage under the bed. There's 2 large storage
Sure.
compartments. So you can always bring a lot of luggage or so forth. It doesn't have to be only living
Yes,
space.
yeah.
You can just pop
Just
it
pop it
under
on
the
the
bed.
Amazing.
There's also space at the end of your bed for
Oh, yeah.
storage. You've then got your ports, you've got your Wi-Fi, you've got your work desks. You've then got your kitchenette, so you've got...
It's lovely.
It's cute, isn't it?
It is very
And then
cute.
You've got sort of your microwave grill here, and then your 2-ring hob, and then this is your bathroom.
Oh, very nice.
So rooms come with either a feature wall of green or purple. We will try and, when people come and do viewings, we do try and meet as many requests.
Yeah, of course.
But obviously as the building fills, it does get
Sure.
more and more tricky.
Brilliant. Thank you so
I'll give you
much.
the keys.
Oh, lovely. I'm looking
So
forward
the
to
pop
staying
will
here.
let you through wherever, so feel free to have a wander around.
Thank
have a
you.
look. Any questions, then just come and find me.
Thank you. Thank you so much
That's
for
my
taking the
pleasure.
time.
That's my pleasure. I put you some, I wasn't sure whether you've got any breakfast rolls.
Oh, thank you. That's very
There's
good.
also some milk in the fridge.
Thank
If you
you.
want tea and coffee, just come down and we can sort that
Sure,
out for you.
that's perfect.
All
Can I
right.
just ask one more question?
Yes, of
Can I connect to the Wi-Fi because I can sit and do some studying
Yes,
here?
what I'll do is I'll give you the leaflet that I give to the students when they move into
Sure.
the Connect Glide.
All right.
I'll give you all the details then.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. All right, thank you.